Hey everybody, welcome to Friendship Shaving. Thank you for joining me today. I'm your host Mark, and today I will be shaving with an above the tie razor, and it is their single edged X1 slant razor. I'll be using that with a ProShave S blade, and I have not come across these before this week, never used one before. They're quite a nice blade, and we'll talk about those as we go along. The soap I've got today is a very inexpensive soap from Italy, and it is Cella from Milan, Cella Milano it is called, and it comes, as you can see, in this very small pot that fits very nicely in the hand. I'm just looking for the size of this because there's 150 mils in this little tub. I did see 1,000 milliliter block of this soap the other day for £20, so that's an incredible size, isn't it? It's basically a kilo of soap. It lathers up very nicely and very easily, and today I'm using an Omega brush, an inexpensive brush, and this is the Omega 49. And we'll start putting some of that lather on my face. My apologies this week, this video is going out later than its usual Friday spot. Life got in the way a little bit this week, guys. A couple of hospital appointments that had to be dealt with. Everyone's okay, but it was just one of those weeks. Now the brush I'm using is very nice indeed. It comes in this shiny red. There's a white version or a black version, and it is the 49. I think the 48 is a chrome finish, but it is a plastic shaving brush from Omega, and I've seen this online for less than £10 in the UK, so it really is an inexpensive brush, but it feels very nice in the hand. It is a wider brush than I normally use, with a boar bristle knot. The bristles are longer than I'm used to, and as you can see, it displays incredibly well, and that extra length in the bristles gives it an incredible softness to the shave, and it's very good for both spraying and brushing. For a very inexpensive brush, I like this a lot. It's the first time I've used it this week, and I have been having a look online at some more Omega brushes. Their cheapest brushes are obviously the boar bristle, but if they are like this, they are really going to be very good indeed. I'm really impressed with this brush. Now I'm just adding a drop of water to my lather. It was just a little bit thick as I was putting it on my face. And that looks a lot better. You can see I've got a heck of a lather. I've got lather in my bowl, and there's absolutely loads in the knot here, and I didn't use much Cella soap. I didn't use much at all. Now I should say, before I start my shave, we also have the results of the Razor Rock 400 Butterscotch giveaway today. I'll deal with that towards the end. Let's get on with this shave. This is a beautiful razor from Above the Tie. It's very nicely machined. It has the low profile head, and it is a slant razor, but it is a lightly slanted razor. It's a superb shape. I'm using it with the Colossus handle today. All stainless steel. The Colossus handle is 4 inches in length, so a little bit longer than the handle I normally use this razor with. But it goes very nicely with the head. I've got soap dripping off the razor there. And already I can tell this is going to be a lovely, lovely shave. A single-edged razor. It is the first, I believe, the first single-edged slant razor. And I like this one very much. This longer handle is 86 grams, so it's quite a weighty, solid handle. The normal handle that I use, I've got it up here, the Kronos. You can see it is a little bit shorter, just half an inch shorter, and that is 73 grams. So quite a little bit of weight in that half an inch of handle. Now this razor is kindly on loan to me. Mariah very nicely sent it over a little while ago now from above the tie for me to have a few shaves with. I haven't had a chance to get it on video as much as I would like. I thought it was about time to put that right because it is a really nice razor. There is always a 10% money off code in the description to all of my videos for Above the Tie, just to make you aware. But this is a razor I like very much. It is rated on the Above the Tie website as being a 6 out of 10, an average shave. Now I have tried to compare it earlier on in the week to my Rockwell 6C. It's quite difficult to compare the two razors. Obviously they're completely different types of razors. A single edge versus a double edge, a stainless steel versus a non-stainless steel razor, a Zamac razor. But I would say that or rather when I use the 6C on plate number 6, I would say this is just about 6.5. To give you some idea, the The 6C was a little smoother, but that is not to say that this isn't a smooth razor. It is. Considering I like most of my adjustable razors at level 3, 4, 5, I find this very easy to use. Very nice razor indeed. It works well with this Colossus handle as well. Now I've got a new thing to try, guys, in the den. I've never had one of these before. It's just a cheap spray bottle, but I thought I'd give it a go. It's a bit strange, I must say. It is a bit strange. It just saves me disappearing from view to put water on my face. It works quite well though. It's just an old one that I washed out. It had a room scent in it. It still smells a little bit of that despite numerous washings. I don't have one of these expensive pressurised versions because I thought I'd try that first to see if I liked it. I'm just wondering as I'm spraying, if I'm spraying water everywhere around the room, sort of thing. Now, I tell you what, look at this brush, guys. I've actually seen it £8.90. It is, what would you say that? I don't know, a couple of 2.5 centimetres across the base, more or less. It's a shorter, chunkier handle than I'm used to. But the knot is so soft, it's absolutely brilliant. There really is something to be said for getting a good ball bristle brush and breaking it in. I think they've fallen, well, this is my impression, I think they've fallen a little bit out of fashion, but this longer knot is superb. Now, I was kindly given this, and I'm really glad because it's not a brush I would have bought, but guys, I can't say enough good stuff about it. For the price, it's phenomenal. And it just goes to show you don't have to spend a fortune to get really good shave gear. Super soft knot. I like that a lot. You can tell, can't you? It's actually made, guys. This plastic is called ABS plastic. It's a certain type of plastic. It's a hollow handle. It's not like a resin, although it is reasonably weighty. It doesn't feel supremely lightweight or anything like that. But it is the same type of plastic that Lego bricks are made from. So, there we are, just to give you some idea how sturdy that brush actually is. Second pass, here we go. I found with this razor that I can do my 3 passes no problem at all. No discomfort or razor burn, anything like that. And I do get a very nice shave with it. Very good indeed. And as you know, if you watch me, I usually do my second pass. It's just more or less a repeat of the first. Some just very slightly different angles, but that's what feels comfortable to me. I'm just taking off the hair a little bit at a time. From my own experience, if I seem to rush into, it depends on the razor, of course, and the blade gap and things like this. But if I tend to rush into an against the grain pass, that's when I tend to nick myself on my neck and get a little nicks here and there. It's very nice to be able to use a razor like this and just take my time with that extra pass. I'm not worried that I'm over shaving or anything like that. That's a wonderful second pass. Now, let's just do the giveaway, shall we? I've got the brush here in its box. But, in case you missed it, the giveaway was for the Razor Rock 400 Butterscotch. I'll just pop that up there for the moment. And our winner was Nick Cambitis. So, Nick, congratulations. Very well done. I'll put my email address in the description to this video. Please get in touch and I can arrange to get that off to you. And thanks everyone for taking part. It's been great. So that's a nice little giveaway there. And just to say to Christopher Garrett, if you are watching, sir, I haven't forgotten about you. Christopher won a razor, and I haven't been able to postage because the post office are not taking mail to America. But Chris, if you're watching this, I've arranged for a courier to take it. Transglobal Express, I think they were called. And they will be taking that on Wednesday, and it will take about a week to get to you. So there'd been a cyber attack at Royal Mail, and it affected all post going abroad, but particularly post going to the US. And I've been trying for weeks to get this postage out. So anyway, it's going on Wednesday. Now look at this soap I've got here. Tons in the brush, absolutely tons. Look at this, it's great. Do you know, I have a couple of ball bristle knots which I like, but this knocks the spots off all of them. It's the extra length, I think. And the original rubber set 400, the one that the Butterscotch is styled upon, of course they would have come with a very long ball bristle knot. I think the 3 had a shorter knot than the 4, or the other way around, I can't quite remember, but it's made me think perhaps I'll get a really long knot and put the bore back into my rubber set. That is fantastic. Really, really impressed. It doesn't look so nice, the bore, when it's dry. It tends to look a bit scruffy sometimes. You know, it doesn't sort of keep its nice shape like a synthetic or a badger perhaps, but very good, very, very good. Now here we go, let's get into my against the grain pass. You know, guys, before Christmas I took out a free trial of Amazon Prime. I don't know if you've done that. And it was just so I could get next day delivery on postage coming up to Christmas. Anyway, I forgot that I had the free trial, and it was a month's free trial. So of course I didn't cancel Prime, and they took the money from my account. And I didn't look at it for a while, you know, because there's a limit to how much stuff you can order. So I found out they took £95 from my account. And so because of that, I thought, let's have a look at the movies that you can get and the serial, what they call the series you can watch on Amazon Prime. And I found Picard, the latest instalment of Star Trek. I am enjoying it very much at the moment. I've watched 4 episodes. I think it's another terrific Star Trek series of adventures. I've enjoyed every one, you know. So yeah, wonderful. £95 for a year. I think that's quite reasonable, really. It's certainly better value than the television licence. There we are, guys, that's my shave. And it is fantastic. Really, really good. Oh yeah, what a shave. Now this is an expensive razor, I should tell you. It comes in 3 finishes. There is a brushed matte finish. That's £174. Obviously the dollar value will be different. There's a satin matte at £187, and there is a hand polished version at £224. But it is a very, very nice slant single-edged razor. And I do like these Pro Shave S blades. As I say, not come across those before, but they're smooth. They're certainly effective. Do you know, just putting water on my face now, I've got tons of slickness from that Cella. And I think perhaps the secret with these cheaper soaps is to dip your razor in the water regularly to keep getting moisture onto your face. I've had a great shave with that. I really like Cella. It is an almond scented soap. Made in Milan, the company still describe themselves as being artisanal perhaps, however you pronounce that. And I have the impression, and I don't know whether this is true or not, I know they're part of a much bigger organisation, but I have an impression that the factory itself is a small factory. Now that is, on BBS, guys, that's a great shave for me. I don't feel too sore or anything. I had a really nice shave. That was really good. So today, just to have a little bit of variation, I'm going to take that almond scent and I'm going to mix it with coconut and banana. I've got my Don Jose from Abate y La Mancha, also made in Italy, with the brush, soap and aftershave. We've kind of had an Italian shave and the brush is American, so perhaps we've had an American-Italian shave today. The thing about this aftershave, it's very nice. It doesn't quite smell the same as the soap. It's very sweet when you first put it on, and then it lifts to that. The sweetness goes a little bit, and it's really nice. That's my shave, guys. Nick, congratulations on winning the butterscotch. Get in touch with me, please. We'll get that out to you. Guys, you take good care. All the very best to you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.